Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with Dave's classical cardio fitness workout. I've been so excited to make this video for you in connection with Tinnitus Classics, our very own record label, because this is not just any workout, believe you me. This is specifically designed for the classical music audience. Now, let's face it, classical music people, well, we kind of tend to be sedentary in our ways. You know, you're sitting on your ass all day listening to music. I mean, what are you supposed to do, right? And we also tend to be getting on in years, and so we aren't quite as zippy as perhaps we once were. And in addition, we're all trapped because of this damn pandemic. So we're stuck at home. I mean, yeah, you can go out and take a walk, but it may be winter, or the weather may be lousy, or you may just not feel like it. There's a million reasons why you shouldn't exercise, right? But not only does this workout give you reason to get reinvigorated, to get off your butt and start moving again, even if you've put on a few pounds, it's a problem. We all know it's a problem, but it also allows you to do a complete, thorough workout without any special equipment whatsoever. All you need are all of those box sets you've been accumulating all these years. They're really gym equipment. They make perfect gym equipment. Trust me. So let's just get started, shall we? Now, one of the things that I'm sure you're aware is that every good workout begins with a warm-up. And I can't do now the complete workout of this video because it takes a couple hours. This is classical after all. It may take 4 hours. Depends on the music you're going with, right? So I have to try and show you what to do and then turn you loose to do it yourself. But we have to start with a warm-up. A nice, slow, gradual, comfortable warm-up. And nobody is better for a slow warm-up than Chelobadaki. So get your Chelobadaki box. Here it is. Get your Chelobadaki box. Pick it up like this. Now, for music, my favorite piece for warm-up, believe it or not, is the second movement of Brahms' German Requiem, Denn alles Fleisch es ist wie Gras. Absolutely perfect. You'll hear it. I'll put it on for you as we're doing this. So let's get ready, shall we? And lift the box over your head and stretch. Here we go. And then over to one side, and then back, and then over to the other side, and then back. And then bring it down to your chest and go out forward. And just keep going for as long as Denn alles Fleisch es ist wie Gras lasts. And by this time, you should be starting to get nice and relaxed. And you can even do a couple, put it down here and bend over like this and let your back stretch out. Oh, it feels so good. And Chelobadaki, it's so weighty. I actually think his interpretation's way more than just about anybody else's. Even if the box is the same size, you know what I mean? They just weigh more. And so now we have a nice warm-up. So that's how you warm up. You take your Chelobadaki box and you warm up. So let's put that back where we got it. Now, it's always good after your warm-up to do different sections of your body at different times. You might want to spread it out over a couple days. I don't know. But I like to do upper body work first, and particularly arm curls. I mean, they're very, very helpful. And also, those things with the weights where you do it out here like that. And the best way to do that is to get out your Leonard Bernstein boxes, because there are so many of them. You have a complete assortment of gym equipment, all by one conductor, depending on your own strength. You see? I mean, and you can go up and up and up and up. I mean, all the way up to the huge DG boxes, the 100-disc Sony edition. These are just simple ones for arm curls. So you take out, your lightest weight Bernstein gym pertinence is Bernstein the pianist. It weighs virtually nothing. So you can simply do these very comfortably. and make sure you get your reps in. You should do at least 3 sets of 15 reps each with Bernstein the pianist. And if that doesn't do it, you work your way up to This Is Leonard Bernstein, his greatest recordings. This is a little bit heavier, and it gives you a little bit more work for your bang for your buck here. And then, when you're done with that, you can also take them like this, and you can do some of these things with it. It's absolutely fabulous. Terrific, right? And you just feel those pecs stretching. It's terrific. Your pecs just peck away. And then, of course, you can have Bernstein the Complete Works on Deutsche Grammophon. This is a difficult piece of gym equipment to use because it's one of these suckers. So if you hold it by the top, it may slide out from underneath. So you have to make sure to grasp it firmly, which also increases your grip strength. It's very good for grip strength when you're pulling CDs out of little packets and things like that. And simply lift up over your head, up and down and up and down and up and down. And you can do that to whatever music you choose that fits the pace at which you want to work. And you should be in very, very good shape. Now, once we finished with that bit of upper body work, I think it's good to get in some balance exercises. They're good for the heart. They strengthen your cardiac muscle, and they require more precision and balance than sheer strength. You don't want to have to deal with everything that's going to tire you out too much. It would be really, really unfortunate if you get exhausted too soon. So for balance exercises, you got to go with the ridiculously overpriced, embarrassing Nazi Berlin Philharmonic Furtwängler set. This is perfect for balance because basically it doesn't matter whether you fall over or not. See, Furtwängler didn't care whether he succeeded or not. It was the struggle that mattered. What matters is the attempt, not the success. And that was Furtwängler's credo, at least as evidenced by the results in this box, which range from transcendental to beyond abominable. And for the strength exercises, the balance exercise here is very simple. Very, very simple. It's a little bit hard to see, but you just lift up one leg, your right leg, let's say, like that. My right leg, see, I've just lifted up. And in your left hand, you slowly put the box as far away from yourself as you can while suspending yourself on the leg in question. And if you tip over and fall on your face, it makes no difference. And if you destroy this overpriced monstrosity, you won't feel too bad about it. So then we do the other foot. Wait a minute. We get up on our left leg here. There we go. I think we're balanced. And we start sticking this out to one side. Let me see if I can turn this so you can just get the right angle. See, I have to do this while I'm balancing. So there it is. You see, look at that. Look at that. Aren't you impressed? Isn't that just amazing? And look, it's better than Furtwängler achieved half the time. Couldn't imagine him doing this as well. So there you go. That's the balance exercise. And it's beautifully achieved with Maestro Wilhelm. There you are. Okay, now we've achieved our upper body work, and it's time to start doing some stuff to help the lower body, the legs. We got to start with squats. Now, I know nobody likes to do squats. They're just annoying, and they make your knees get all weak and wobbly, and mine are particularly bad. But the best thing to use for squats, I found, is Universal's Beethoven 2020 edition, because it's full of redundancy. And squats all depend on reps. You've got to do a bunch of reps. And if you want repetition, well, boy, if you got repetition, you got several Beethoven cycles, several of everything in this thing. It's completely redundant. So here we go. You ready? You bend down like this with your Beethoven edition, making sure to keep your back straight. Don't bend your back. Keep your back straight. And you go up, and you lift it up, and then you go down. Down with it. There we go. You see? Here, and let me give you a better angle here. Hang on. Here we are. See, okay, there we go. See, here it is. We go down, keeping our back straight, and then we lift up with the Beethoven edition. Because, we all understand the reality of the situation, right? Last year was the Beethoven year. Everyone ran out and got a Beethoven edition, maybe several of these suckers. And now what are you going to do with it? I mean, it's hopeless. I still have DG's old Beethoven edition. It's right over there, the one in that giant lucite case thing. And now I have this one and the other ones. We all have Beethoven editions. Are we ever going to listen to this stuff? I don't know. We all have the stuff that we need, right? But you got to do something with it. So if you're stuck with that Beethoven edition, that terribly redundant, repetitious Beethoven edition, see, I'm getting winded. That's a good thing. Use it to do your squats. And now, after squats, we have to work on our core a little bit too. And this is also a big, big pain in the buttocks. Nobody likes to do core, but we have to do our crunches. It's just impossible not to do our crunches. So hang on a minute while I get in crunch position. We'll be right back. Okay, here we are. Now, the first thing I forgot to tell you, the first thing you really need to do is move your tam-tam out of the way. If you have one in your living room, as I do, it's quite awkward and it takes up a lot of space. So push it back so that you can lay down comfortably in order to do your crunches. Now, crunches are a quick exercise. You want to count them quickly. You want to do 50 or 60, however many you can do, as quickly as you possibly can. And you want to maintain tension on your core, on your stomach, the entire time you're doing it. And there is no better way to do a quick exercise, maintaining tension throughout, than to use the complete Toscanini edition. I mean, it's just, it's an absolute obvious point, I would think. So here we go. You lay down, first of all, and you try not to whack your head on your tam-tam, because that would be, anyway, it's going to happen a little bit. And then you maintain tension on your core, and you crunch like this, holding Toscanini out as far as you comfortably can. And then you start going up and down. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you just keep doing that until your stomach's ready to give out and you feel like you're going to vomit. And if you've done that, then you are absolutely where you ought to be with this exercise. Finally, though, we have the pièce de résistance, and this is bench presses. Now, you may wonder, how are you going to do a bench press without a bench and without one of those huge weight machines, those universal machines that we all used to have back at the school gym, or wherever we used to go to work out back at the 1 or 2 times that we ever went to work out. Remember that? Well, I have the solution, and it's right here. If I can get it. Holy shit, pardon me. Oh dear. Okay, there it is. Here it is. Carry-on. Your bench press exercise par excellence. The DG Carry-on edition. So again, you just sort of get yourself in a comfortable seated position here. I just dropped. This is what happened. It's very funny. I pulled down Carry-on and Toscanini fell all over the place. So hang on a moment while I reassemble Toscanini. He just took one look at Carry-on and had a conniption. There. Okay, so Toscanini is now back where he should go. And Carry-on is right here. Holy cow. Here we are. So we just lay down comfortably. Again. I'm over here. Hi, folks. And we take Carry-on in our both hands on each side, get a good grip, and you press it up just like this. And you press up Carry-on. There we go. I mean, we knew this had to be good for something, right? So we do our bench presses. We go down and up and down and up and down and up. And you can do as many of these as you feel like you want to, you can tolerate. Whoa. I mean, I think it really was important to find something that we can do with all of these boxes. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it? They've got to be good for something. I mean, yes, of course, you could listen to them. There is that. But How long is it going to take you to get through the 900 CDs in a Carry-On edition? I mean, do you want to listen to anything else? Do you care about anything else? It's a real issue, isn't it? So as long as you have them, we might as well find something useful and healthy. That's the point. Healthy to do with it. Because, people sort of have this attitude that like classical music is just sort of, brain food at best, and that it isn't really very healthy. It doesn't serve any useful purpose. It's not environmentally friendly. It can't be part of your normal everyday life. But it can. You see, it can. It can so easily. And if, like me, you are stuck at home and you really can't get out all that much, and your lifestyle tends toward the sedentary, there is no excuse now. You have no excuse for not putting together an absolutely fabulously entertaining and rewarding and healthful cardio fitness workout using some of your favorite and least favorite artists. And I think part of the fun is selecting your own gym equipment. So if you have some ideas for specific exercises you would use specific box sets to do, feel free to let me know what they are. One way or another, keep on listening. And while you're listening, get off your butt and get moving. Thank you for joining me. Take care.